Hey everyone, Triple Dice here, and in this video I will be quickly showcasing all the melee weapon abilities in New World. At the moment there are 11 total weapons in New World and 6 of them are for close combat. I will cover the ranged and magic weapons in another video. Keep in mind this is all taken from the closed beta, so everything is still subject to change. But to be honest, I don't think they will change too much about the weapon skills and animations right now, with the release date being pretty close. Don't quote me on that though. Also, this is not a video where I will discuss weapon combinations or passive weapon skill points. I am merely showing the weapon abilities so you can find out what you think looks best for you. Every weapon has 2 skill trees you can invest points in, and every skill tree has 3 abilities to choose from. Starting off with the sword. This is the only weapon that you can use together with your shield. That's why this is usually the main weapon for tanks. The 2 skill trees for this weapon are Swordmaster and Defender. Starting off with the Swordmaster tree, we have Whirling Blade. Then Reverse Stab. And lastly, Leaping Strike. For the Defender tree, the first ability you can take is called Shield Rush. Then we have Shield Bash. And the third ability is Defiant Stance. Moving on to the Rapier. This weapon's skill trees are called Blood and Grace. For the Blood tree, our first ability is called Tondo. Then we have Flourish and Finish. And the third ability is called Flurry. Moving on to the Grace tree. The first ability is called Evade. The second ability is Riposte. And lastly we have Flash. Moving on to our last one-handed weapon, the Hatchet. The 2 skill trees are called Berserker and Throwing. For the Berserker tree, the first ability we have is Berserk. Then Feral Rush. And the third ability is Raging Torrent. The Throwing skill tree's first ability is Rending Throw. The second ability is called Social Distancing. And the third, Infected Throw. Moving on to our two-handed weapons now, starting off with the Spear. The 2 skill trees are called Zoner and Impaler. For the Zoner tree, we start out with Javelin. The second ability is called Sweep. and the third Cyclone. The Impaler tree starts out with Skewer, then we have Perforate, and lastly Vault Kick. Moving on to the Greataxe, we have two skill trees called Reaper and Mauler. The first Reaper ability is called Reap. The second one is Charge. And the third ability is Execute. For the Mauler tree, we start out with Maelstrom. Then we have Whirlwind. And the third ability is called Gravity Well. The final weapon for this video will be the Warhammer, my personal favorite. Two skill trees called Juggernaut and Crowd Crusher. The Juggernaut tree begins with Armor Breaker. Then Mighty Gavel. And then Wrecking Ball. The Crowd Crusher tree starts with Clear Out. Then we have Shockwave. And finally, Path of Destiny. Alright, that's it for this video guys. I hope this helps you in deciding what weapon you want to play in New World. Cheers and catch you later.